Hello, 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 my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Okay, I'll try that. I'm Shawn with Manly Made Minute. Oh my gosh, my friends, I have done it. I've done it, I've done it, I've done it. I am so excited, I can't even stand it, but I have purchased my very first foiling machine. So I've got the Fuse by Gina K. I am so thrilled. I am not even kidding you. I haven't even taken it out of the box. So I wanted this video to be kind of an unboxing slash try this for the first time because, okay, I'll try that. However, full disclosure, I have tried foiling one time and one time only. I have an old laminator that's probably 25 plus years old. I tried it with that. It worked perfectly one or two times. Then after that, it just hasn't worked at all with the same paper I tried, same foils. I tried different company of paper. Hasn't worked since. Different temperatures. Hasn't worked since. So I've done some research. I've done some investigating on the different brands out there. I have landed on the Gina K, the Fuse. Now, I've opened up the box only to get out the instructions because I wanted to kind of know how to do this a little bit before I tried this on camera in front of you all for the first time. Very thin instruction book, very simple, very easy instructions. One thing I do like on this instruction book at the back, it has the settings of the suggested settings for the type of paper, how thickness, all that stuff on here, right? So I've also pulled out in the box was two sample pieces of paper from Gina K, the carrier sheet, and a little pack of some sample of foils. All right. I knew I was purchasing this, and so on a recent trip out to Firefly Farms with my friend Sandy, I have purchased some deco foil. All right. Then I have purchased at the same place some foilable toner sheets. So one is all of these foilable cut-ups. Then this one is some various foilable toner sheets of various designs, but mostly butterflies, all different patterns. All right. Then I also purchased the Floral Ledger Deco Foil sheets from Brutus Monroe. I'm going to unbox this. Let's just unbox this so you guys can see I haven't touched this at all. It's in all its glory of packaging. I'm so excited. Look at me smile. So look at, I haven't even touched it. Okay. So we're going to take this out. Not a huge machine. So I didn't know what to expect. I knew it wasn't going to be really, really large, but it's not too big. Very lightweight. And this is just the regular one. This is not the, I think she had the amethyst or something at one point that I don't even think she sells anymore. It's got all the plastic still on it. All right, so we're just going to remove all of my plastic. This takes up to about 3 to 4 minutes to warm up. So I'm going to get this warmed up. And then I'm going to get it plugged in. I'm going to get this on setting, I believe. We'll check the instructions for what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use lightweight coated, light vellum glossy, or lightweight uncoated, heavyweight coated paper. So about 2 or 3 or uncoated cardstock. This is more cardstock stuff. So I'm going to go about 3 or 4 on this and give this a try. So let me get this plugged in. Let me get this warmed up. And then I'm going to show you the papers I'm going to try with the foils. And we're going to put this in a carrier sheet and run it through. Okay, my fuse is plugged in. The light has turned green. I've got my pieces of paper out, my foils out. So let's head to my down camera, show you what I've got set up here, and let's start running some stuff through and see if I can make this work. I set this on 3 to start per what the settings say. May need 4. I couldn't quite tell per the directions if it's 3 or 4. We're starting on 3, and we're going to go from there. All right? So let's just take a look. Here's my fuse. My only thing so far is all my plugins are underneath my desk. I don't have any plugins on top of my desk, and it's a very short cord. So the cord could be just a little bit longer. I'm a little disappointed on that, but we'll see. This is heated up on green. Now I'm going to try the sample paper that she sent in with the fuse first. So this one, I got out the Deco Foil Rainbow that I purchased. And already cut that one to size. And let's just put this in the carrier sheet. And you're supposed to put this per the directions, foil side up, or the shiny side has the decoration or whatever you're doing on there. And then you just want to make sure that you've got your card covered like so. And then when you put this in, you want to keep it so it stays in the carrier sheet. I'm going to tuck that up tight like so, and wrinkle free. So it looks wrinkle free to me. It's up tight against here. Everything's inside that foil sheet. And now we just let it run through. See if I can get that to grab. Oh, there we go. Oh, gotta get in further. All right. My very first time foiling. And I know you let this cool, so I've set some up here. And let's just get these out. I had this foil from when I purchased before and tried it with my regular laminator. And I don't even remember what brand it is, to be honest. I think Gina K, but I can't even tell you. So I'm going to use this one because I love this turquoise for this heart. So we're just going to cut this one and get this one ready. And I can't tell if it looks like it's stuck, but I can't tell. So we are going to just take this out and let this one cool. And I might actually let this cool to see if 3 is the right setting before I run any more through. So let me let this cool. I'm going to prep this one in here in my carrier sheet so it's ready to go. And once this cools, I'm going to come back and peel and reveal and see if I've got the right setting. If not, we're going to bump this up and then we're going to try it with this heart. All right, my foil has cooled. I'm not sure this is actually going to work, so let's just see, because I can see at the top where it looks like it grabbed on the design and did not grab on the design here. So let's just peel slowly here and see. Oh, it did. I couldn't tell. You can see that pulled all the design. You guys, this just makes me so incredibly happy. I can't even stand it. So love it, love it, love it, love it. Rainbow hearts and balloons and stars and regular balloons. So I am digging this. All right, looks like I have the right setting. I got it. We're gonna try these other pieces of paper. So this is the sample one that came with the fuse. Okay, friends, full disclosure here. I went to do the one that I prepped with this roll of foil, the one that I can't remember where it's from, but I think I know where it's from. I had tried using this one before on my other laminator, and then now on this one, it didn't take. This foil just doesn't seem to be working. Plus, when I went to feed my carrier sheet through, the edge of it caught on the back side of the fuse, and then it all scrunched up on the inside because I didn't see it catch and it wasn't coming out. It just scrunched up. So kind of melted it all scrunchy and I couldn't flatten it back out. So I had to order some new carrier sheets. This is now a few days later. And so what I have ordered are these Deco Foil Craft and Carrier Sheets. It does say versatile non-stick sheets. Uses carrier sheet when foiling with a laminator. Uses temporary mixed media surface. Protect your work surface. Heat resistant. Safe for irons. Disposable. No mess to clean up. When using carrier sheet, if paper starts to wrinkle, it's time to get a new piece. So I purchased these. Carrier sheets are hard to find for some reason. They're all sold out. So it must be popular. And I think foiling is just taking off where things are popular. So full disclosure, this piece did not work. I have now got new carrier sheets. I haven't tried them out. I've taken one out of the package. I have prepped a few things now to go back to where we were a few days ago. Let's go down to my down camera and let's just try this again. All right, so this is about where we left off. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit here. I got the fuse on 3. That seemed to be working. I got some foils out. I had tried this one and it worked amazing and fabulous, right? So this had the nice rainbow shiny goodness on there. Loved this one turned out. So I'm not going to do this other sheet that came with the fuse. These two came as samples. I'm not going to try this because I already did one piece, okay? Then I was going to try a heart out of this pack with that other foil and it didn't work. So I'm going to go back to this pack And I've got these two pieces that I want to try. I want to try one with the solid black and one with the detail and the butterfly and different things again. And we're going to run this through this new carrier sheet. So let's just start over and wait a minute. That does not fit. So I'm glad I'm recording this because I feel like this is just great stuff to have on video as you get a new product. And so that, honestly, it's just so that you guys can kind of see. All of us have the same issues, right? I'm learning a new product. I'm learning a new machine. All kinds of goodies going on here. And I'm not going to edit this out. Nope, I'm not, because I think it's great for you guys to see. So I'm just going to cut this a little bit more than half, actually, so it'll actually fit through. So now, bonus for me, I get 2 carrier sheets out of 1. So, bonus. All right. Sorry about that, but I think it's good to keep this stuff in. I really do, because it just shows that we're all not perfect. We all need to learn new stuff, and I think this is just a great way to do it. All right, I just remember, got to keep this flat, keep that from wrinkling, and then run that through. I did heat this up. It turned green. Fingers crossed, because if not, we're stopping this video and we're just going to move on. Because at this point, then it's all over, game over, right? So I'm just watching now to make sure this doesn't catch on the back side, and it's good. You can see it's coming out. It caught on this corner right here, and is where it really scrunched it up for me. You guys, though, I'm still super excited about foils and starting to foil, and I've wanted one for a long time, and I wasn't really scared of it. It was just the investment, and then it was just another thing to do, another technique to have, but it's just gotten to where I'm like, I'm kind of ready to do some fun, especially with sentiments. I'm actually just kind of ready to take stuff like this and make some easy, quick backgrounds. And I was not before. I was like, no, I got to make them. This took, I can tell already. I'm going to set these aside just to cool. We're going to move on to my next one. Okay, now I prepped one for this. These are the new Floral Ledger dual foil sheets by Brutus Monroe. All right, I am part of the design team, so these I did receive free, not necessarily to feature on this video, but to feature in Brutus Monroe videos. But I wanted to try these out before I make a card out of them on a actual live coming up that we're going to be using these. So I'm going to actually take this one, and I had pre-cut some rainbow. So I had deco foil. I had in these rolls a rainbow pack. And we're going to go rainbow, and I'm going to go across this way. All right. Now, I don't know if this will fix. I originally cut it. I might cut that down just a little bit so it doesn't hang over the edge on me. And let me just get the card in there so I can make sure I keep it to size. I just don't want this to overhang on the carrier sheet. I had pre-cut it just for the video and to the full-size sheet. Okay, just like so. It's covering my card. I'm going to lay this down so it keeps it flat and run that through. And I'm just centering, and I'm trying to keep it centered of the opening so that it comes out and doesn't catch edges on the back side. From experience. Not that I tried that before. All right, so now as this comes through, all right, we'll let that keep running through. So I have tried these two pieces. We're going to peel and reveal on those. And I tried my dual foil ledgers, and I tried one of these full panels. So I've tried some of the products here that I had bought, a little bit of each. And then we'll pull these, we'll peel and reveal. It's the peel and reveal. I just love the peel and reveal on doing this, and then stencils when you're doing stencils and shading and stuff, and then peeling that stencil back and seeing what you got, right? All right, so then we'll let this one cool as I do peel and reveal on these two as those are cooled off. We'll let that sit. I can see it's tacked in there, held on there. It's hard to tell if it picks, but you can see it's bonded there, but not everywhere else. Same here, you can see where it's bonded. All right, let's just slowly, I know is the key. Oh, I did it. I did it. It worked, it worked, it worked. And I love it. Check out that shine. So this was more of a pink and yellow and silver kind of stripey. There you go. Get some of that color in there. Let's peel and reveal on this one. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Oh, that bonded so nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm going to have to invest in some of this stuff. I hear Crafty Critta has some really cool stuff as well, and I believe we do that for Kendra's card challenge, so I'm going to have to get some. Now, I know you can use the negative and foil this on a full black toner sheet and get the negative of that. All right, here's the true test. Let's test this Brutus Monroe dual foil sheets. Slow and steady. Oh, look at that. How cool are those? I have a new fondness for foiling. Honestly, I truly do. So cool. Again, look at that. Look at the negative. I'm putting it on the white. That'd be great to put now that whole thing as the negative on a full panel black. So I'm gonna have to get some full black sheets. I know that you can get the black sheets to do this as well and do the negatives. So I'm gonna keep those negatives and do that. So I did it. It took me a couple days to do this in one video. I cut to get my new stuff, cut back here to you guys so I could finish this off, and it worked. So I'm not going to edit any of that out. We're going to keep all that in there because I think it's good for you guys to see that all this is a learning experience for us all, right? So thank you all so much for hanging with me through all of this. This was probably a longer fusing, foiling, and video than it probably should have been. But you know what? That's the way it goes sometimes. Thank you so much, and until next time, I'll see you then.